Today we're going to make a household staple. We're going to be making something that has been around for eternity, bread. And just because you might have gluten intolerances doesn't mean you have to miss out, because today we're going to be making gluten-free bread in my bread maker. You can do it too. Bread is an absolute must-have. It tastes delicious. It smells even better. Don't go anywhere. Let's start baking. Just quickly, I am going to show you a little bit about this bread maker. So as you can see here, it's super compact. It's really nice and small. It's perfect if you don't have a lot of space in your household. This one fits into cupboards perfectly. It fits into mine nice and tight. So this is the bread size that you'll get. So this is a half-size loaf, around 400 grams. It's good if you're going to make bread more frequently, or if you don't like a lot of waste. This one is fantastic. All of the bread makers come with the ribbed sided pan, and they have this little kneading blade in it as well. You can see here. So you want to make sure that the kneading blade is on, if it'll go on. Get on. There we go. Okay. The kneading blade is inserted, so that is ready to go, and I'm going to put this back in here and lock it into position. Now, all of the bread makers come with operating instructions, and in the instructions are recipes for how to make beautiful loaves of bread. So today, as I said, I'm going to be doing the gluten-free bread. Now, with these recipes, you need to do them in the order that is listed. And this is a very important component, because if you don't, the outcome might be different for your bread. So there are a couple of other utensils that come with it. We have the measuring teaspoon and tablespoon here. I've also got a measuring cup. Just in the interest of time, I have already measured out some of my ingredients here, and I'm just going off the recipe here for gluten-free bread. All right, the first thing that we are going to add in the order of the recipe is milk. So let's go ahead and add that now. Milk, egg. So if you are interested in this recipe, I will leave the full ingredients in my description box for you. Make sure you check it out. This one is apple cider vinegar. The cider vinegar it is. Oil, this one is 1 tablespoon. Lovely. Next up is honey. Add the honey. It's very sticky. Beautiful. Okay, salt, 1 teaspoon. Got my cooking salt here. Scoop it out. Next is our brown rice flour. Brown rice flour and the next ingredient, cornstarch. I had to find this. I actually bought them online, so you can buy them in health food stores, or you can buy it online. I think I got it off Amazon. It was delivered the next day, but they are a little bit harder to find. They're not in your normal supermarkets. Okay, and cornstarch. Xanthan gum, 1 teaspoon. This one was just in regular supermarkets in the health food aisle. Make sure it's nice and flush. Okay, and last but definitely not least is our dry yeast, and that is 1.5. Now the cool thing is here on your measuring spoon, I'm not sure if you can see it, but they have little lines here, so you can see 1/4 and half, and then 3/4 and then full. So that's pretty cool on here. So this one is 1.5. 1. Perfect. Nailed it. Half. This bread too cooks really quickly, so it only needs 1 hour 50, so it's definitely one of the shorter recipes that we can make. Okay, I put this off to the side. So that is all of the ingredients now. So put this away. Close the lid. Now, appliance needs to be turned on. Now on the top here, it says all of the different menu options that you have. So this one has basic bread, whole wheat, brioche. It has the gluten-free, and then you can make doughs as well as sweet. So soon I'm going to be making a cake in here. I'm really interested to see how that turns out. So anyways, let's turn this, oh, it's already on, and gluten-free bread is menu number 8. So we use these buttons here, scroll to menu number 8. Okay, saying an hour, 55 minutes, which is what it said in the recipe book, which is good. I'm gonna press start. Let it do its thing. So it's kneading at the moment, it's making a funny noise, and there's little hands on the screen, and when the hands flash at you, I have to open the lid and scrape down the sides. So just gotta wait until that happens, and then we'll come back. It was just beeping at me, and I have little hands flashing on the screen, which means I need to show you this. I'm just gonna take it out. So you can see here, it's been kneading the dough, but there's some stuff on, there's some flour on the side that needs to be scraped down. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, I'll show you. All scraped down on the sides now. Looks good. In we go. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with this bread maker because I think it's so cute and it's just like the perfect size. So anyways, now that that's flashing and we've scraped down the sides, we press start and it'll continue to cook. So it's got an hour 47. We literally don't have to do anything. We just wait. They do get pretty noisy too, these little bread makers. You can hear them doing their thing. At the different stages, they'll go like on and off. You'll be like, oh, what's happening? And then like, yeah, I think it's the kneading. This one, the kneading stage is where it's like the most, it makes the most noise. The baking is when like, you're like, you get all those beautiful smells. But anyways, let's just let it cook. And yeah, we'll come back later and I'll show you how it is. I cannot even tell you how good the smell is coming from this kitchen. It smells absolutely divine. My little bread maker here has been beeping at me, so I've just turned it off. It's telling me that it's ready to check out our bread. So let's have a look. And it's the cutest little bread loaf you've ever seen. So let me get this out here. You're gonna need some mitts because it is hot. And then you need to turn the pan so it just lifts out like that. Beautiful. Oh, look how cute it is. Is that not so adorable? I love this size. So yeah, as I said, this size is perfect if you're a couple or you don't like a lot of bread waste or you want to make bread all the time. So you just make the smaller loaves more regularly. So let's try and get this out now. So we're just gonna, you want to get the bread out when it's, the pan is nice and hot. So we'll take this out. Ooh. Isn't it so cute? Okay, I'll put this down here. Put this back in. Thank you, little bread maker. You have been fantastic. Lock it in. Okay. Woo. Yes, it's nice and hot. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? Honestly, it's the best gluten-free bread. So good. I'm hungry, it's lunchtime. Time to cut it. Look at how soft and fluffy this is. Oh my goodness. Honestly, so tasty, this bread, and you know the ingredients that go into it, so it's even better. All right, let's get some butter. It's nice and warm. Warm bread is just bomb. Okay, ready? Oh my goodness. You can't even tell it's gluten-free. This recipe is so addictive. There you go guys, our gluten-free bread. Hope that you love this recipe, and just because you're gluten intolerant doesn't mean you have to miss out. If you do like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell because I have new videos coming out all the time. And if there are any specific videos you'd like to know how to make, let me know in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!